ruined, guys. Cancel your pre-orders.
It's already ruined.
Well, I didn't pre-order, so never mind. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm going to get it for free because I'm on YouTube.
How'd you take this news, Neebs?
Well, Thick just said he heard Level Cap say something about just planes just magically appearing like out of the sky.
Like they do in real life.
I mean, this is a no-brainer, right? Everybody wants to jump in a jet and take off.
Yes.
Like a Maverick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
from an airfield.
Right.
Now listen, we're just kind of going on something we just listened to a few seconds ago.
Yeah, Level Cap.
Yeah.
He was the one who broke the news.
And he seemed to be quoting Battlefield.
Johnny Dice.
Right, Johnny Dice himself. So unless Level Cap was lying, that was officially what makes you now think that this is ruined.
How many times has he lied to us, by the way?
God, if I were to count,
Whole bunch.
2.
2 times.
twice.
About what?
I don't remember those, but
I don't know. I mean, but...
One was about his aunt dying, and she didn't die. She was living in Cleveland.
didn't even have an aunt.
Yeah, because we invited him over for a potluck, and he's like, oh, my aunt died.
And there she
Right.
was.
One time I was at a capture event. I asked him how he was doing. He was like, good, but I could see he was dead
you knew he
inside.
wasn't.
Yeah,
I saw it.
wasn't.
No.
Completely dead inside.
I don't think he's ever been doing good. Has anyone seen him alive inside? I don't think I've
Not
ever seen him.
inside. Not inside.
I'll
no.
tell you this. No one's seen him dance.
Oh, it's
No
true.
one's seen him dance.
Well,
so.
we haven't.
No, so it sounds like in 2042, yeah, the vehicles will spawn just magically in the air like they used to.
Like, I don't know if there's any, you say that maybe they'll bring back some old maps. And, like, could you imagine Caspian border with no airstrip? Who wants that?
I would hate it.
Well, yeah, nobody's going to do that. It makes perfect sense that you guys said they're going to be redoing maps. So that's where you'll get it. You'll get to have that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
This is what they're doing. Like, this is where generations change. It's like, when I was a kid, we had apple trees and free air
We
and all
still
this
have
other
apple
stuff.
trees, Neebs.
Yeah, but do you have an apple tree near you?
But they still exist.
yeah,
I
Like
think.
most of our
exist.
grandparents
I
just
used-
go in the backyard,
Listen,
just apples growing,
I don't think
pears,
that's true.
I had
corn.
pears and apples. I'm so old
There
in
you
my
go.
backyard. In New
I'm
York.
sold. I had a pair.
Each generation, they take a little more away. Our grandchildren won't even know about airstrips.
Yep. Our grandchildren can barely remember apples and pears.
Well, you don't need airstrips to launch a drone. You just need a platform, don't you?
Well, if it's at a battlefield, there wouldn't even be a platform.
It's just magically
Right, you need
spawn
to-
the drone in the air.
You need to take off. Is all he wants to
It's
do.
part
Just
of the
Take
adventure.
off.
Yeah.
So in the drone, you'd be perfectly fine with because
Yeah.
you're in a drone.
Top Gun, how many scenes were there of firing at the jets? And then boom.
Out of the sky.
Honestly, one of the
Yeah.
best movies of the 80s.
Top
Right?
Gun?
Top Gun, yeah.
Yeah, only because it produced Hot Shots.
That's true.
I love
Hot
Hot
Shots.
Shots.
Was great.
Hot
Was
Shots
great.
is so good.
So then that then makes me think of Val Kilmer, which I haven't seen the documentary
Oh,
yet.
the trailer.
But I've seen the trailer, and that looks like interesting. It's all shot by Val Kilmer.
Say what?
called
No, wait,
Val.
back up. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm
movie.
talking about Val.
Val.
Okay,
Kilmer.
the documentary's called Val.
I know who Val Kilmer is.
I
And
know
it's
who Val
about-
Kilmer is. There's a documentary about Val Kilmer
Called
made
Val.
by Val Kilmer.
Yes. Now
Oh,
listen
Val.
to me.
Okay, you just blew my mind, and I got to see this.
All right. Well,
what?
it's also kind of sad though
Yes.
because
Yeah.
right now he has he's got throat cancer and he can't even speak. But he's not getting through that. But he's got
shit.
the but he has recorded. Did what Punky Brewster did.
He was filming
Fucking
shit his
filming
entire
shit
career.
His entire career.
Oh,
He's got
cool.
it all, and he's talking about it. And now he's talking about how. I mean, I'm assuming he's dying.
Yeah.
And he's
Aren't we
directed
all?
and filmed it. Yeah, but he's doing it quick.
All right, you've intrigued me. I
Yeah.
want to see this Val Kilmer
Okay.
documentary.
Because he
Val.
was obviously he was so big. He was fucking. I mean, he was Batman for Christ's sake. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
he was
forget about
Iceman.
that.
He was Batman. He was
Iceman.
Iceman.
He was the
that
Saint.
guy in Willow.
The
He was
Saint.
the Saint.
Oh, yeah.
The guy in Willow.
What's his name?
He
Oh,
was
he was-
real
he
genius
was
way
freaking
back
genius.
when.
The
Fucking
Doors.
way back.
The
Mad
Doors.
Mardigan.
The Doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
The door exactly.
Mad Mardigan.
Fucking A,
Yep.
man.
Top Secret. Remember
Yeah.
Top Secret?
I mean,
Didn't
we've
see Top Secret.
we've talked
you
about
haven't
him
seen Top
recently.
Secret?
I have not seen
Absolutely.
Top
Oh
Secret.
yeah,
It's by the
it's a
makers of
classic.
Airplane.
Okay.
It's
It's
a
the same
classic.
airplane.
Oh, okay, it's
people.
got that vibe.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got
All
the
right,
cow
I'm in.
wearing the boots on
Yeah,
the
cow in
poster.
the boots. Yeah.
Okay.
And he
I
was
love
in,
that type of movie.
He was
so I'm
in town. I don't have. I think I mentioned this once before. I don't have many people that I've. I was a featured extra in a barber shop.
I was with you in the barber shop.
That's right, with Val. And you
Yep.
go, and he wasn't like, I guess known as not knowing, caring about his lines.
Yeah.
Wow, how fast we went from Battlefield to Val Kilmer.
It was a matter of time.
Well, he brought up
Battlefield.
He brought up Top Gun.
Top Gun, of course.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, that
go
makes
on.
sense.
Battlefield.
yeah,
No,
we're
it's
back.
just- I love it. I love it. That's
We're back.
intriguing.
But you'll get over it, Neebs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll still
Or
play
just
it.
never use planes.
I'll still play. But is no one listening over there? Am I
They
the
are.
only guy that wants to have
You
fun?
might be the only guy.
I
They
guarantee.
No
got,
one here
all right,
cares.
we interviewed 1,000 people. There's 2 that want the airstrip.
Out of this group, real
I
quick.
remember probably
No, I would
at least,
rather have the airstrip.
at least twice that Neebs brought it up to the devs
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were there.
over in Sweden.
They
At
didn't
least
take any of my ideas.
Not one
No.
idea did they?
I would place a bet that the next one, it takes a while. Good ideas take a while to come back.
That's true.
They didn't like my Three's Company idea either.
They didn't, and they
No,
should have.
nobody did.
But this one here, they went to the future. It took them a while. The next one, they're going to be even a little bit farther in the future, and then they're going to have the airstrips.
I don't think any of that's true, but
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe they can cut out some more stuff from the game, like the spawn in and the fighting part, and just take you straight to the death screen.
I'll tell you some news that I heard that I'm kind of excited about the game is that you're not going to have to wait for servers to fill up. They'll just put bots in there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind that at all. It reminds me of Star Wars Battlefront 2 did that, I
Yeah.
think. It's like, there's not enough people in here? No, whatever. Screw it. Just throw some
Yeah.
AI.
And it's crossplay.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that because, listen, sometimes you jump into, especially like an older game, you try to find a server, there's nothing. You're like, well, here's enough. Here's a server, but there's not enough people.
Yeah.
And it won't start.
Especially with 128 players. That's going to
Oh, yeah.
that requires a lot of people.
How do they know when to turn it on when people are like, fuck it, come on?
It does it automatically. There's probably a timer.
Timer.
Like, okay, this server's running. You hop in. How
Yeah,
many
and it
people are
just-
in here? Timer runs out.
That's
okay,
it. Done.
We need 50 bots in this game. Bloop, there they are. Go.
And as people, and I'm sure as people like, queue up for the server, the bots will go away. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
And it sounds like even if somebody like in the game jumps out, so full game or whatever, one person jumps out, bloop, that guy is automatically replaced with a bot.
That's great.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? That's cool. Keeps it big. Probably is going to allow us to get more kills because I'm much better against bots than I am against real players.
That's weird. Me too. I think.
I would say me too.
it'd be cool if you were busy and you're working or something and you can just kind of designate a bot that represents you for the day and just get XP all day.
Yeah, door
as a
bot.
bot.
This is my bot.
Huh? You know?
We were
it
talking.
should
I don't know
be
if
like-
Gralis likes the idea. We talked about playing a little trivia game.
Is this
called,
Dora or a bot? Just watch
There's
it.
a soldier over there driving straight into a wall over and over. Is that Dora or a bot?
It's a good question.
I'm
Neebs.
curious to see how this AI acts, though, because, I mean, we've seen AI in past Battlefield games not do so good.
Well, also AI in different games like what was Enlisted was a game that we played on stream and
Yeah.
we did a video on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And there were plenty of times where I'm looking at one of my soldiers aiming directly at a barn wall. Like, there he is.
Got it covered.
Like, okay. So even though I enjoyed playing Enlisted,
Yeah.
like that was those moments where, or there's a guy prone in a room just aiming at a corner.
That's also a game you could look at and go, I'll bet the AI's not that smart in this.
Yeah.
You just kind of
But,
get the
yeah,
idea.
You sort of chalk it up to like, it's one of those games.
But if it's like Rust AI in that realm,
Rust AI is pretty
Rust
good.
AI is pretty good considering, you know?
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
I think that, and it probably is, but I mean, for me, I'm obviously I don't know how to make games, but when they're making the game, I'm sure the AI, just like everything else, kind of has stages in development when you're making a game.
Of course, yeah.
Right. So, you would think that it's no skin off their back. They can have that saved and you can go, well, I want the AI from the first generation, from the second, from the third. You could pick the difficulty level of your AI. You should be able to. You would think that that's an option. And then in developing it, you'd be like, you could just always save the, does that make sense? Save the progression.
Well, you mentioned difficulty, and that is interesting. I wonder if you can control the difficulty.
But who picks it?
Yeah,
well,
that's
the game
Server
developer.
admin? The server.
The server.
Admin. No,
Yeah.
I mean, like, is that going to be a server option? It's like, okay, AI or bots are going to be in there.
Yeah.
How hard are they going to be?
Godlike.
Or is it just standard across the board? Like,
Yeah.
okay, we already have the AI in place, and boom, there you go.
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask. It's you would hope that they could. I mean, I wasn't thinking of the servers wise, but I was thinking the game, the people who make the game. You'd think that would be an option, just like difficulty with anything else. Why not? If the bots are going to be a big part of
I
it.
think
from
for balance purposes, you would have to have it standard across the board unless there's a hardcore mode
Yeah.
where
Probably,
you
yeah.
do
There you go.
have a bit more sophisticated AI.
No Simon to Godlike settings.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
curious.
just trying-
I'm curious to see if there are going to be sliders or any way to control that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got a movie idea based on this.
Okay.
So imagine, like they got these games coming out where players are like in a game, like this new guy. Is it new guy? Ryan Reynolds?
No, I don't fucking
Maybe something like that.
He's like in GTA,
Free-
but he's a AI that kind of becomes
he's
aware
an
or
NPC.
something.
Yeah.
NPC, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for that.
So it's like a Bad News Bears kind of a movie.
Yeah.
where
Did that
you
movie
got-
come out? Sorry to interrupt. But
It didn't come out, and they also rebranded it, or they redid the trailer completely because the first trailer and the second trailers were like put out a year
okay.
apart.
Sorry to
They're
interrupt
very
me.
different.
Go
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah, I didn't know about that movie.
So picture this: same kind of movie.
Uh-huh.
Characters are in game,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a Bad News Bears kind of like you got the squad leader
Walker
and
Barbour.
his NPCs, and he's like, "Come on, guys!" And you're kind of dealing with that, like your Bad News Bears, the guy's eating his boogers or something. You're like, you need to be watching the ball, that kind of thing. So you're
training the AI?
training your NPCs to come together as a team.
It's kind of machine learning, isn't it?
Maybe.
Like they have to slowly learn.
Then they
there-
become aware, and then they take over the world.
And there's a love story within there somewhere.
Gets really weird.
Oh,
Wouldn't that
God.
be interesting to see in a game like Battlefield? It's like it starts with the bots, but the bots become so good and so smart, like you just can't beat them. Like they
Yeah, there's one
slowly
server
learn.
that these bots are in.
Yeah, they've taken over.
Nobody can.
Yeah, they're holding it
Yeah,
down
they,
too.
They have got. Yeah, I like that.
That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's like, oh man, we can't get through these bots. These bots are a whole lot fucking tougher than we imagined.
Yeah, they don't let you play the game anymore. They're in total control of Battlefield.
And they build airstrips.
Yeah,
And they make
built
it
their own
fun.
airstrips.
But it
yeah.
sounds like, and this might be good for us, it sounds like if we all wanted to jump in, we could jump into a server with just 5 of us. Like, okay, only 5 people in here and populate the entire thing with bots. I'm curious to do that just to see how they act.
We're gonna
Like,
have to
our
do
team
that.
and their team. Like, what's
Yes.
like what happens? Like, I want to play with that. I want to play with this little sandbox that
Yeah,
they're creating
sure.
over there. Like, ooh.
'Cause they're all going to be driven toward the objectives.
Yeah.
You know, obviously
Yeah.
they're designed to be running around and taking flags and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just really want that flag.
I
that's
wanna
the
see
difference.
that.
But I also wonder, like, because people worry about their KDs and like, does with the stats, is it like, okay, well, my KD is this against
humans,
and it's this against bots, or is it combined?
they should do like half. It takes 2 bots to
Right, yeah.
be
You get
one
point,
kill.
Yeah, you get 0.5
Something
kills.
like that.
yeah, because
But even then, people complain and
people
go,
are
"It should be a
interested
quarter."
in ranking.
Yeah,
They're
understandably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the names. Like, I think it's going to be very similar to Battlefront 2, where it's probably just going to be a generic-looking character
Right.
running around, and then when you kill it, it has just like the dumbest names, like BBXR5, some
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Jim
What are the names going to
Jim.
I hate Jim.
be? Fucking Jimbot.
Bot.
Yeah, we'll see. We're getting there. It's coming up quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. What is it? When does that damn game come out?
October, November, somewhere. It's
fall.
an month.
I think October's gonna be a big month for games. Christmas. Gotta get those games out before Christmas.
Holidays.
I saw that there's a new Vive headset coming out.
Oh god, another one.
Yeah, wireless Vive.
Of course it
okay.
is.
And I watched a
Wireless
review.
intrigues me.
Watched a review and it's like the specs are like barely better, and it's like over $1,000. And
Barely better than what?
Oculus
well, like
2.
Quest
probably.
2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh.
Barely better than that. Over
Yeah,
man,
and then he was like, "But check out this fan. There's a fan in it." And he held up the mic to the Quest 2, and you really can't hear it.
Okay.
And then he held the mic up to this, and it was like the whole time
there's a fan inside of it that's just
that
loud
you
as
can.
shit.
They don't.
Now,
even,
is that to cool the machine or to simulate wind in your face?
I think to cool your
Cool
head,
the machine.
maybe. Oh,
Wind in the
okay.
face would be fun.
Yeah.
Like you're on a motorcycle game and it's blowing wind.
Yeah,
in
if
your
it could do
face.
that, yeah, but it's probably to cool the inside.
How's
got a
that get
spritzer on
released?
it?
If you've got a Quest 2 out there that's like quiet, and then
Yeah.
you've got this new product supposed to be better, and they all hear it when they're making it, and like, yep, ship it. And it's just like a loud whirring. And it blows my mind sometimes.
I would play on a
It
Quest.
does blow your
I would
mind.
get my
It
own
does.
Quest 2. My daughter has a Quest 2. I would get my own if you didn't have to link to a damn Facebook account.
Yeah.
That's the only downside with the Quest for me.
Yeah.
And I'm that guy. It's like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, ugh. I
And
just want to be able
Facebook
to turn it
owns
on
it.
and go, hey, you have the Quest. Play games.
No
Like,
shit.
perfect.
Get the app. Leave it at
Yeah,
that.
it's fun. That's it. Done. You have to link all this shit. No, fuck you.
Agreed.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Guys, there's a chance we made a mistake.
Oh.
I was just thinking about this the other day.
Obviously.
Chance.
What though?
Neebs Gaming Live. Real quick.
Ooh.
Because we did lock down a date for Wilmington, North Carolina, 2022. So that's August 23rd, I believe, somewhere around there. Or no, April
What?
23rd. April 23rd.
A mistake?
A mistake. Listen, listen to me.
We are.
we should do the other event in April, like the West Coast event in April,
In the
because
same month.
Oh, okay.
because it's going to be cooler.
Yeah. Duh.
We still have time.
Well, okay.
What?
I mean, Wilmington in August.
It's disgusting.
It's going to be disgusting.
It's going to be disgusting.
We weren't doing Wilmington in August. It was
I know,
April.
No, I know, but he
Listen
wanted to
me,
do
what I'm
Vegas in
saying
August.
What I'm saying is, rather than doing Wilmington in April, we do Wilmington in August.
All right.
That's
I don't
disgusting.
Like it. I don't like it.
No?
No, I
Well,
think
why
we can't do anything because everybody hates the heat.
Well, let me
Nobody
ask you a
wants to
question. Why who's the genius that was like, let's go to Vegas in August? Who said August
Who's
would
that
be a
one?
good
Show of
fucking
hands.
time?
I'm a penis-carrying man that
Raise your
enjoys
hand.
the heat.
Yeah, good.
Raise your
Yeah,
penis.
you're a please give me a fucking break.
it is
You
gonna be
are a bitch when it comes to heat. You
just-
are a soft,
wow.
just flaccid
Moist.
shit face.
Wow.
Okay, but have you ever been to Vegas in August? Because I
Yes!
actually have. So 115
I have.
degrees is fun.
love
So
it.
have I.
It's
So
going to be
have I.
all right. It's going to be all
love it.
right.
Fuck.
It's going to be fine.
It's hot. There's a lot of air conditioning there.
Of
Yeah.
course there is, but you're not spending time outside.
But I'm thinking about our people, our community.
Yeah.
I think flipping it's silly, though, now. Because we don't want our people dying here in August compared to
Where are they going to
April.
die?
yeah.
They're going to die either in Vegas or
More so here.
in
Why are we
Wilmington.
making them
in the
die at all?
thick-
Why don't we go to
thick-
Vegas in fucking September?
And we shift Vegas back a little bit, and we keep it here in April.
September.
Neebs?
Yeah,
Vegas
September.
in September?
It'd
Why
be
is that
cooler than
so
August.
odd? Maybe
Later
even-
Vegas?
Yeah, a little bit later Vegas.
Just a little. All right, is that okay?
I
Okay.
mean, I don't know.
And apologize to Simon, please.
I'm sorry, Simon.
Go ahead.
I love
Thank you.
Look what your surgery's doing to your
Like-
aggression.
Oh,
Why,
no.
why
actually,
August? Why did you?
No,
I've
this
been
is
so much
normal.
nicer to everybody. Like, I have been the
He's been
nicest
very
guy in the
nice.
world.
He's so nice.
But not anymore.
Called you like a shit face. What do you call?
I don't
him?
know.
It was
I
really
don't know.
bad.
It
It
was-
was really
it was
hurtful.
flaccid in there.
Steroids.
Flaccid shit ball face. It was really mean.
I apologize. Damn it.
I meant it, but I apologize.
Yeah, I meant it with my soul.
Why did you land on August though? That's not even six. Like you kind of want to go 6 months from the other one, don't you?
Why?
We talked about
What
this
world do you
with
live in? What
with
is- what?
Brains and mouths.
You want to be further away from April, don't you?
Well, it's not about the time apart. It's like the
West
location.
Coast, yeah,
talked
location.
about it.
But also, it's like we just did a live show.
Or do you just want to do it 6 months apart? Because I don't think the rest of us look
I
at it
just
that
think,
way.
okay, we'll do them back to back.
I think we picked August.
lot of people do.
Because it was before school started.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of our community members have kids.
Yeah,
I think
but-
if you go to Vegas, you can just write a note though.
Yep. Every teacher
Like
accepts
Epcot.
Vegas as an excuse.
You say Epcot, they go, cool, doesn't count.
yeah, you're getting a learning experience
Yeah.
there, just like Vegas.
You just show them a receipt of your air flight.
Like if you went to space camp,
Counts as school.
that's very much school.
Space, yeah.
Vegas camp.
Vegas camp is
School.
the same thing.
Yep.
Hookers and blow.
Yeah.
It's a
If
lesson
you
in
do
life.
hallucinogenics in Vegas, it's technically
Oh,
it's
God,
kind of
what
like
kind of
You can do 'em anywhere,
madman.
probably.
space
yeah.
camp.
I saw that Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly both did ayahuasca.
They said it was a nightmare.
No, it was interesting because it was on Kimmel, and he had some guest hosts while he was on vacation or whatever, and it was it was what's his face?
Arsenio.
Arsenio was filling in for him, and Arsenio was interviewing Megan Fox, and she was like getting all into it, and
She's currently on it.
no,
During
currently
the
on it.
No, meaning like during the interview, she
She's
was
on a
she
6-week
was on
plan.
ayahuasca.
What? Are
Yeah,
you
go
crazy?
Yeah.
No, she could have been. She's
No,
not
she
everyone
wouldn't.
pukes.
She threw up all over
it's
Arsenio
it's
Hall.
a
It was
shaman
wonderful.
guided experience. You don't sit on Arsenio.
People also take ayahuasca on
Well,
their
they were
own.
down.
You make it
down-
a show like Hot Ones.
Yeah. So what was her?
No, it's like it was interesting hearing her talk, and she was like, just kind of like letting it all out and whatever. And Arsenio didn't really
Like
care.
literally.
And he went to commercial. It was like his.
We gotta go to commercial break.
He did. He did. And it was like he took one sentence. I'm gonna roll with this. Go into that commercial. You know what I mean? It was such a.
That's interesting, Megan. Shut the fuck up.
And I was one with God. I could see everything.
pretty
I
much
was
that.
in the Matrix.
That's
was
cool,
really-
Megan. Brought to you by a sponsor.
Speaking of God, yeah. How about Charmin?
yeah.
Is she still acting?
I think
Yeah,
she
probably.
thought I heard something about her recently that she wrote and directed a movie that was getting some critical acclaim.
Really?
Good for her.
So, and I also might be completely wrong
Yeah.
on that, but
yeah.
you know, I did hear it like in the last week or so. I remember like, Megan Fox, the actress, like her, but
I mean, like even in
Good
that
for her, you
interview,
never know.
She seems so, I don't know.
Basic.
Just like there's.
how do you know though? She's
No,
only
no,
in basic
she might
movies.
be a wonderful. I don't fucking know, but she just seems very robotic.
Basic.
Yeah, I don't know. But
She
good
also
for her.
might be
Bless her heart.
brilliant. I don't know.
Could
I
be.
feel like, I mean, she was hot as hell and just got cast into shit
There you
movies
go.
like Transformers and Ninja Turtles.
Seems as
and
simple as
shit.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to do those
Hey.
jobs. Like I have a lot of respect for people who like act. Like I've seen myself attempt to act, and sometimes I'll consider myself like okay at stuff, but then I go like Megan Fox, she
does the
nails-
job.
She
She
does
does
the
the
fucking
job.
job. Like just the job deserves a lot of credit.
Well, to know your marks and shit.
Know your
sure.
marks to
Yeah.
do the shit and for
It helps if you're stunning.
And she was a New
It
Girl
does
too.
help.
She did a good job in New Girl.
Yeah, she was
That's
in that
right.
show
She
too.
was a new girl.
So
she's a good actress.
Yeah,
Go, Megan. You go,
I like
Megan.
you.
That's
I
her
like you, Megan
finest work.
Fox.
There you go. Was it good?
Yeah.
She did a good job in that.
Well, I just like New Girl. It's a
Oh,
great
sure.
show.
Yeah, that's a great job.
Yeah. I get, you kind of add that judgment of like what
know-
they're in to like maybe their limitations of an,
Oh,
of
no.
an
Listen,
actress
she
or
got
whatever.
paid bank for those movies.
Oh, my God. No, she's smart
good
as
But
for
I
her.
mean,
Yeah.
but it doesn't limit her as an actress just
And
to
I
be
didn't
in
mean
like
to
things that
assume.
are because you can't really,
It's like Scarlett Johansson. She's in crap like Black Widow, but she's also,
Jojo Rabbit.
yeah,
Go-
she's been in great movies.
You're right.
She's a
She's
great
Yeah.
actress.
JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Black Widow
I would
watchers.
say it's crap, and it wasn't great.
Oh, come.
Scale of 1 to 10 for the 3 people that watch Black Widow. Go ahead, Neebs.
I give it like a 6.
6. Yeah, 6 is good.
6?
It's right. When you're Thor 2, it's like right with that, or maybe
And that's
it's slightly
Ragnarok, right?
I think it's better than
No,
No,
Thor
Ragnarok's
2.
awesome.
Which
great.
one's 2?
Yeah.
Ragnarok was
Oh, yeah.
great.
2 is like we've all kind of chosen.
Is that where they got-
2, he
I
fights like
blocked
an
it out.
elf.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a Doctor Who plays an elf in 2.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
A 4
it's
from Thick.
it's honestly the worst Marvel movie for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Scarlett Johansson fighting Harvey Weinstein, who has a floating fortress in the sky.
Yeah, and
That's the plot.
they wrote it while they were filming it, and yeah,
They go big.
just
I don't know
They
why they
didn't,
go so
actually.
big.
They just suck. Maybe they
Don't
wrote
they
it like
feel
3 years
obligated
ago
to
and
go
it
big?
sucks.
You don't have to have a whole city crumbling at the end of every
Especially
movie.
with her story.
That's the thing that feels so disjointed is you have like a lot of the scenes with just the family are really good. Like
Yeah.
the family dynamic
Yeah.
in this movie with Black Widow
Yeah, it
and
worked.
like her little group
Yeah.
is pretty good. But you have these nice like small scenes juxtaposed with this just insane big action that does not fit this character at all.
Yeah. It would have been interesting if they kept it all grounded
Yes.
and
Yes.
spy-like. and-
Absolutely could have.
Rocky didn't have a city crumble.
I don't know
Movie
if
did
we
great.
can compare Rocky to the...
You just
Yeah.
have an obstacle.
I mean, you
a
can compare
challenge to get
Marvel
over.
movie like different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Stay within
And it
Marvel.
would have seen like she never really did any like spy stealthy shit.
And that's what you want.
Yeah.
That's her fucking
That's her
forte.
thing.
Is
and
it?
then the end credits. God, they just shoehorned that in there like to what the fuck? Like
Yeah, that
seriously?
made no sense.
It was a
Yeah.
Disney Plus plug, I believe.
Exactly.
They've got some extra shit. And throw that one on the back end.
It would have been better as a Pringles commercial. Like,
And my biggest thing with it was just the amount of damage Black Widow could take.
yeah.
It's just so
she should
insane.
have been dead about 15 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, I mean, early in the movie, she gets thrown off a building, hits like 6 things on the way down.
How far?
Violently.
How high?
I mean, this must have been a damn 50-foot tall building.
Oh, yeah.
Hits a bunch of shit on the way down and lands on her feet.
Fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
straight to
And
the feet.
no scratches, no scars. Later on, an explosion goes off under the car she's in. The car flips 6 or 7 times,
Dead.
then rolls down a set of stairs.
Fine.
Into a subway, and she just walks out.
was
Then there's
buckled.
another
Fine.
car crash where the car blows up onto the side of a bridge. She just walks away
She did a
from
cartwheel out of the car.
it's insane. It's like this character is supposedly human.
Her
Yeah.
sister cut her arm once, so
Yeah.
so
You
there's
know,
some
if
realism
Captain
there.
America's in a car and it explodes and he walks away from it, I'll buy it
Yeah.
because he's a super soldier.
Thor
You've
or
set
somebody,
that
yeah.
up. But if Black Widow does it, it's like this does not make sense at all. This character
Right.
is supposed to be grounded in reality. She's human. And I
I'll
get it
say,
doesn't
though-
make sense anyway. She's running around with Captain America with just fucking pistols.
Yeah.
But
If
like
you're
her
a-
specialty is spy shit.
If you're a Marvel fan, I think you need to watch the movie. I'm glad I watched it. I want to know the backstory, and the family aspect of it to me is fantastic.
Yes.
I did like the family aspect of it, but everything else was just shit.
But doesn't this all kind of fall under the same thing that happened in every fucking Avengers movie where she didn't belong there, neither did the guy with the fucking arrows, and we
Hawkeye.
let that slide? Like, I get what you're saying, but really the same shit has been been happening
It's
this
a
whole
movie
fucking
about
time.
that character where you're totally focused on it. It sticks out a lot more. I
Yeah,
think.
no, it does, but it is kind of, I'm not agreeing with you.
And I
mean,
bought it. Like in the
think
first,
it's-
her first scene in the Avengers movie is wonderful because she's tied up and the guy's like spilling his guts to her, and then the guy's phone rings and it's like Nick Fury. He's like, "Oh, that's for you." Like, oh God, I got something. Then she kicks his ass. It's
Great
like
scene.
she's in a spy situation and she gets out of it. It's like,
Okay.
okay, it's Black Widow.
Yeah.
She's a tough
right,
bitch.
right.
Like I like that character. Her running around shooting aliens with pistols. Yeah, it's kind of like, this is silly. And I don't mind the Hawkeye guy because it's like, yeah, put him, give him a bird's eye view, and he's got the crazy fucking arrows.
He's never going to get his own standalone, is he?
He doesn't
Oh.
need it. And you know what?
I
Black
believe
Widow
he
kinda
will
didn't need
because
it.
they just want to make more and more.
But that's the
Shut
one they've
like-
been holding off on
yeah,
because
that,
they
like-
think that's the lowest
There
money
are certain
grabber, I'm
characters that should just be utility, like
Yeah.
Hawkeye,
Yeah.
and Black Widow, unless they did Black Widow right with the spy stuff.
Right,
Exactly.
exactly.
Like,
with
again,
the spy stuff.
You got to keep those characters human. Like they get injured easily.
Yeah.
You know, and it sucks. And I get they're superheroes, but they're not invincible.
But it raises the stakes with
Yeah.
them being human.
Yes.
So leave it that way.
Yeah. Made no sense.
So mad.
Anyway, we had a good time.
It was a good time.
Me and
It was a good
Absro and Anthony were there, and a couple other friends.
Just holding hands.
Yeah.
Did you get some popcorn?
I did.
No.
Did you?
I did.
amazing.
Man, I usually don't, but it had been so long since I'd been in a movie theater. I was like, yeah, I kind of
Cherry
want the whole
Coke. It's been
It's
experience.
so long since I
want-
spent $30
Exactly.
on popcorn.
I want to feel like my asshole hurts when I leave.
Just
want to feel
dumping it
ripped
over
off.
You
yourself.
got somewhere else
Ripped
for
off,
that.
too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the entire movie experience. Been a while.
Nice.
And I kind of wanted to support the movie theater anyway. I mean, yeah, they don't get much from ticket sales. They make all their money from concessions. So I was like, you know what? These
I think
guys,
that's
these
bullshit,
guys might
though.
need it right
No,
now.
that's true.
Yeah.
We're good friends with the manager over there.
That's funny. I saw saw some stuff on the internet that said very different.
Oh.
But who knows?
I'm sure every theater's different. Maybe some theaters have it worked out where they get a cut.
Sometimes I just go in and buy a popcorn and leave.
Yeah, just to
You
give
could.
them support.
They were selling.
you definitely could.
They were selling popcorn during the pandemic for a
Oh, they
while.
were?
Just popcorn. You,
Yeah.
you can come order a popcorn. Just trying to keep the door. Yeah, they were hurting,
wow.
man. They were hurting bad.
That's fucking bizarre.
That is hurting.
That's
Get
so
some $6
bizarre.
popcorn.
The
Yeah.
electricity on that day just to sell popcorn.
Well,
See,
they-
something
the
tells me
counters
somebody
at
was getting
building's
blown in the
huge.
back, and they were just using popcorn as a front. Come on, popcorn still. Yeah, okay. Susie's in the back. Sure, yeah, she'll blow you.
Give me a fucking 8-ball.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom.
8-ball.
Tell you what,
blowjobs.
over there, I feel like I got ripped off over at the Point the other day. Again, I was with Emma, my daughter, and she took me into this tea place, boba tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like $6 for a fucking tea.
Yep.
That's
You
just
out of your
dirty water.
goddamn mind?
Yeah, they are.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
gelatinous
you're not in
balls
that
in the
coffee.
bottom.
Like, no, I can't do it either. But
No.
just it's like right there with Starbucks. Like anything you get at a fucking Starbucks or any
Yeah,
of these
no,
places.
no.
is-
Yeah, I can't do that
the
either.
prices are ridiculous.
Yeah,
This
$6
is
for
what
a
our
coffee, go
grandchildren
fuck
are
yourself.
inheriting.
I know.
Yep. Bobas, and they're not getting air
Man,
straws.
Neebs, your eyes right now.
Yeah.
Like you are that old
Look.
person I don't want to talk to anymore.
I'm looking out for our future.
Are you? Or just
Imagine
bitching
our
about
kids. Our grandparents paid 20 cents for coffee,
It. Yeah. Yeah.
and they had landing strips.
See, these kids can still make their own coffee. You know,
All
it's up
right.
to them.
But you could still get coffee, for like really cheap.
Free,
Yeah,
54 bucks.
Or free,
yeah.
but it's shitty.
No
So-
apples,
Hey,
no pears.
hate to say it, but you want really good coffee? Player One Coffee, Neebs Gaming Blend.
It's
I'm
not
wearing
a
the
bad
shirt
blend.
right now.
Not a bad
Plugging
blend.
it.
Make
Wow.
your own
Have
coffee.
to.
I've never had it. Is
Wait.
it good?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
where'd
it.
you get
Well,
that
yeah,
shirt?
people
Huh?
do love it.
Where'd you get
We
that
had
one?
a bunch of them sent to us. and
We
people
did.
got them.
I want that shirt.
There's
Yeah.
a whole box of shirts.
Yeah, there's tons of
Just
shirts.
look around the
One of those.
office.
I didn't see those.
There's
Well,
ARC
you
shirts.
missed it.
There's-
Sometimes you're
I
not
know,
around.
I got an ARC shirt.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
We're spoiled.
God damn it.
I'll get
took
you a
one of
shirt.
those ARC
I'll get you a
shirts.
shirt.
But Anthony's got 15 of those
Probably.
shirts.
Because he takes them.
Yeah, he does.
The same thing you could do if you looked in the box and
I
did
was
it.
recording from home, douche nugget.
no, that shit's from like fucking 3 years ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's from a while
I
ago.
just hogged it up. Like all the food that we got sent probably during the quarantine. Look
We
at
got
you
some
fat
T-bones.
asses.
Right there.
Yeah,
Have some of that right
fucking
there.
bunch
Fat
that
guys.
asses eating all those fucking Tim Tams.
Fat,
Fat
disgusting
fucks.
little fucking Tim
There's some Tim
Tammers.
Tams in the fridge.
I
There
saw.
are. I think I had 1 or 2 last
Yeah,
week.
They're orange flavored. They're tasty.
They,
Are they?
they were weird.
Yeah.
Don't send us food, folks.
Yeah, don't.
Don't worry about it.
This is
Half
not
of
an
it
invitation
does
to
go
start
bad.
sending us
Like, we look at it, we go, oh, you know,
And
I
for
might-
sure
maybe
not
this, maybe
homemade
that.
food.
Yeah.
A lot of it
Don't be
ends up
doing
in the
that.
trash.
It
'cause
does. Sadly,
we
it's
can't.
like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't want to eat this.
What should people send us though?
Probably gift cards to Olive Garden.
No.
No. Food
Outback.
Line. Food Line.
At least
Food
Carrabba's.
line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's gift cards to Food Line because I mean, we can buy office supplies, we
Beer.
can get beer. Food
Yeah.
Line.
Food line makes that makes
it.
a lot of sense.
That's
Food
easy
Line
for most
gift
people
card.
since
How about
it's
we don't
a regional-
ask for gift
We're
cards?
not asking.
Send us anything.
But,
Don't
like,
send us gift
people
cards.
usually send us stuff, and it's a very nice gesture. But like we've got stuff that it's just piled up.
Oh yeah. Well, our office
We don't have
is not.
space.
Our office is not that big.
No,
Yeah,
it's small.
It's super small.
So, and we certainly appreciate the gesture, but yeah, just hold off.
Until we get a bigger office.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then bring it.
and
Yeah. Then break the dam.
just send us a letter, not too wordy.
yeah, right.
3 sentence, 4 sentence
Oh God,
minimum.
we're spoiled.
Yeah.
Horrible.
We're
Oh,
pieces of
God.
shit.
But not like usually like before we record, like, oh, we got a letter. It's like 5 pages.
Ugh.
Front and back
Well,
sometimes.
and we'll
yeah.
read
Really
it.
small
Sometimes
letters.
Yeah, and I always
Yeah.
don't want to not read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely read
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But just try to keep it brief.
Well,
Brevity.
you know, well, anyway.
What do they say? Brevity is the soul of wit.
Sure.
I think
Sounds
that's a
good.
saying.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't have time to write a short letter. You ever heard that?
Okay.
Well, what now? How long have we been going? Just about 20, 30?
32 minutes.
30. Bathroom.
Grab a limoncello sparkling water.
Limoncello.
These are kind of the bomb.
What is
Is
it?
that
What flavor?
lime?
The limoncello
Lemon.
LaCroix.
I've heard good things about those.
Try this one. Take first sip.
All right.
Interestingly, like creamy on the back end almost. It's like for natural shit.
That does have a creamy taste.
Isn't that interesting?
Oh, jeez. Now I'm going to want to. Can you mind
Come
if
get a
I
sip. You gotta
pour
get a sip of
little
this.
bit? Do you mind
They're
if
pretty
I-
fantastic.
You know what, though? I want to make sure I don't think I have
With
anything.
herpes?
but- no, I'm fine, but my daughter's a little, she's feeling a little bit cold.
Well, I just got my shit out last week. Oh, just take a sip.
Is this going to be part of the podcast?
Yeah, it could
I
be.
hope so.
What just happened?
So,
That is creamy.
so Dralis just opened a LaCroix.
Limoncello flavored LaCroix.
He offered me a taste, and it almost has like a creamy, almost
Yeah.
float.
It's
Yeah.
got
Like
a, it's got a, it's
flavor.
got a
Like-
cream soda-ish back
Okay.
end.
Lemony.
I want to try.
Oh, yeah,
but
please.
I mean,
I mean, Simon made it weird with this whole.
Simon
Well,
didn't want to drink
got a
from the
brain
can
disease.
because he said his daughter might be a little bit sick or
She
something.
has a cold, and I'm like, I'm
Okay.
trying to be, I'm around a kid that has, I think, a cold.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I respect that. What I thought was funny was
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, and I don't even like sparkling.
Yeah,
water,
this-
but I
Neither do
like
I.
that.
Yeah.
what I thought was funny was Simon came back with a water bottle. I was like, here,
I'm gonna
With
pour
a
it
tiny
in.
little.
pour it from your can into this little bottle hole.
I just looked at it.
All right, get over here. Get over here.
No.
Actually, no.
You already tried it.
We're gonna.
There's
This
still
is
water
mine.
in
He's
there.
gonna
This is mine.
spill half
You
of it.
can't have it with water
You're
in
gonna
there.
pour it into water?
Why don't you have it with gum?
It's like soup in it.
Something. Now it's part of the podcast. I'm gonna prove something.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour that into here.
Can I drink my water?
Hold on a second, just a little bit. Just like the little sip that I said I wanted to try. You like?
Why are you
this
mixing
tiny
it with
little
regular-
hole. Shut your hole. It's not about the taste. It's about me being able to accomplish it. Ready? Jeez! Wow! Oh my gosh! Like I could never do that.
He did really good.
Thank you.
I didn't
you're-
see that coming.
But he's still a complete nut.
All right,
You're leaving
taste the
out-
water now.
Yeah, you're leaving out the fact that you wanted to try this, but you were going to have me dump it into a. There was like a third of water in that
The
bottle.
one that I
That's
brought
true.
up to you was empty.
All right. Well, you're a magician then, because I didn't
This
see you change
one
it.
was the water I was drinking,
Okay. Oh, you win.
and it tasted really good, by the way.
Ladies
with
and
the
gentlemen,
water
if you ever need anything poured from a can to a bottle,
into a water
we got
bottle.
your man.
Simon,
That's it.
can pourer.
But for real, yeah, the aftertaste of this is like, it's impressive. App show?
I'll give it a shot.
Why not? We might as well do all.
Pour
Like,
it into plastic bottle. It tastes better.
We're all gonna get sick now.
yep, we're fucked.
Yep.
I was first, so I should be fine.
Ooh, yeah, that's like ice cream.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that is nice.
You know what I'm going out
LaCroix
for?
ice cream.
Ooh.
Like peach pear was my favorite for a long time on the LaCroix. Like,
No,
hands
yeah,
down,
damn. I'm
this
gonna have
one's
to get
up
a-
there for sure.
Yeah. I'm
And
gonna
you know
have to
what?
get a couple
Right
of
now,
those.
that reminds me of our sponsor, LaCroix. They've got a new flavor. Man, oh man,
It's been
let
out
me
for a
tell you.
minute, but and this is great for mixed drinks too.
Oh, I bet.
I'm
Fantastic.
sure it is.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, damn.
I
Sold.
know, yeah.
Sold.
Well, do you like cream soda?
Not really.
Yeah, to me, that
Well,
really
I mean, I don't do a lot of soda anyway because it's
Neither-
too damn sweet. That is
Neither-
perfect. It gives you
yeah.
that like nice creamy
It's
taste.
just water.
thing. That's what it reminds me of at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now what else? Who wants
mean, where
to
do you
share a
go?
drink?
Yeah.
I had a really good drink up in Asheville this last weekend that had grilled peaches in it
Oh,
and pickled blueberries. I believe it was a gin drink. It was just interesting enough to me. Like, I'm gonna give that fucker a whirl.
They're
grilled
pretty good at
peaches.
drinking up in Asheville.
Oh,
I
they
hear.
can drink.
Well,
Yeah.
you said it has
More
the
more breweries per capita than anywhere in the world.
Wow.
They have gone nuts, and there was always like a lot of breweries up there. But when I was up there this time, it's like every corner. You're like, holy shit, they really are everywhere.
That's insane. I mean, I always thought of that place as like the pot capital of North Carolina.
Well,
Because
yeah,
every
they-
time I go up there, there's like fucking drum circles and
Oh, for
hippies
sure.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like that's just the vibe of that town.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty chill place
Yeah.
if you've never. Asheville's pretty badass.
Now
I
they're
think.
high and drunk.
Yep, and
The
just
whole-
like free. They're very hippie and
Yeah.
free and
That's
You know
okay.
who's
yeah.
you know who's in Nashville that I saw? She was on Cameo. Victoria Jackson.
Really?
Victoria
lives there?
Jackson from
Okay.
SNL.
SNL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Isn't
she's there.
She's like all. Is she like Jesus out now, or is she
What?
or like Republican?
I don't
Like,
think
She
so.
wouldn't be in
Those are
Asheville.
two
I-
different. Okay.
Yeah.
Victoria Jackson. From
Well, no,
SNL.
Republican
One's
and
politics
Jesus
there,
out are
one's
very.
religion.
They could also be very much.
Yeah, they could be
married.
totally aligned.
I mean,
Yeah,
very much.
you're right. Yeah, there's a
Could
little
almost be the
overlap
same
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, she's in Nashville, and you know I always had a thing for funny women, and you
Yeah.
know she's definitely older now, but yeah.
I thought you were going to say Andy McDowell.
Oh.
I think she lives up there, or did.
Well, two women. I don't care. No matter what either one of them look like, as long as they're they're up in the brain, I would do both of them,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You make it happen.
preferably at the same
You
time.
got time.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
let's just get this shit done and have a good time.
Yeah, they're seniors now, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm a senior 10 years now.
You've got to end with Cameo if you want to get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd rather retire up there than here.
The mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to retire on a lake.
Yeah,
in the
like
mountains.
something like
Lake,
that.
Lake Watauga would be a
Yeah.
wonderful place to retire.
And even around, like, you got Asheville, and give yourself like 60 square
All
miles
the
around
everywhere
it.
around it.
It's
Yeah,
great.
not
There's
just
so many
Asheville.
freaking great places
Yeah.
around that, though, and around Asheville in particular, I think too. Like Boone,
It's just
is
a
really
different
freaking
vibe
cool.
up in
It's-
the mountain air,
yeah.
man. It just feels so good to be around it, and in it.
Yeah, you know what?
So
instead
nice.
of the food line cards, lakefront property. If you can send us that.
If anybody wants to send us lakefront property,
I could sell
in
you
the
an
North
acre.
Carolina mountains.
Well, you don't. No, you can't.
It's on a lake about
Where?
about
You have
45
it? You
minutes
have it?
out of about 45 minutes outside.
Where do you think he's
of,
putting his bunker?
Oh, I don't know.
That's it.
I was gonna sell plots in heaven online. Like,
Ooh, I'm in.
yeah,
Ooh, that's a good scam. I don't know that one.
I'm surprised that's got to exist.
that's
huh?
what someone's already doing.
Well, God,
Yeah.
Dora, you and I were in a hotel one time. This was years ago, but we saw somebody trying to sell holy water. You remember
Oh
that?
God, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We were all watching the infomercial up in.
Exactly. We were in Boston.
Yep.
And we were
Oh, this was
hanging out
Boston?
with
Yep.
and we were hanging out with what's his name the night that he threw up.
Lawn tech.
Yeah, the one
Oh,
of the,
God,
one of the
yes.
guys
It
from
was that
Machinima.
night.
And that infomercial popped up, and it was straight up like probably on what's that network or that show?
QVC.
No, there's like that one that very religious
Yeah. I don't
whatever.
know.
But yeah, they were straight up selling holy water.
700 Club or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
700 clubs
Yeah.
where I was going. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Blew my mind. I was like, this is a thing. This exists.
And they
Somebody's
have
doing this.
They've got the people like these are testimonials now. So then they'll get like some, let's just say, a Spanish speaking person from the street. And like she'll be like, I with a bad accent here, I bought the water, and next thing you know, I bought a lottery ticket and I won $1,000.
yeah, shit like that.
And you're like, what? I
Gotta get the water.
I don't.
And these people are like crazy ass lies about my cousin was in jail and I got this water and then he got
He's out
out.
of jail.
Like, what
so
the
it's like
fuck?
I don't believe in personally don't believe in like hell, but I wish it upon those people that
No
made that
shit.
so
Yeah.
much, like the nastiest of hell.
Exploiting people.
Oh my God.
It seems like that would
disgusting.
violate like some FCC
You would
laws or
think
something,
it
right?
would
But
be
it doesn't.
something-
We were talking about that night.
Yeah,
Picture,
we talk about
picture
everything.
the four of us. This is atrocious. We can't believe this.
Oh,
Guggle,
yeah.
guggle.
Probably never have that.
God.
We got on our high horses real
That was like,
quick.
We were mind blown
we were.
Well, I couldn't believe it.
because that's something you'd see on a sketch.
It couldn't,
Yeah.
because it
what
shouldn't
it
be.
felt
Like
like.
you're saying,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be legal.
And you know what? Now, come to think of it, Victoria Jackson was in that commercial.
She was.
Wait, can you still buy? I'm going to look it up. I'm going to see if I can still buy holy water right now.
I hope so,
Can I
hope
buy
so,
holy
too.
water online?
because you need to be saved.
Hey, you can
do.
buy that
I
bath
do.
water from that streamer that gave everybody.
Oh, yeah,
a-
Belle
true.
Delphine?
Yeah.
She's selling her pussy water?
She was selling her fucking bath water?
Yeah, and then like people
just-
got sick or something.
Hoping for a pube.
Oh,
Why
God.
would they do anything with it? Why would they drink it? They did. That's on them. They deserve to fucking die.
Absolutely, that's a yeah.
That's the lottery if Astro gets that.
Ugh.
Now, did
Oh,
y'all see
God.
30 Rock? What's the blonde's name? Jenna or
Jenna? Yeah.
Jenna?
Yeah.
When she's selling her underwear to her fans.
Yeah.
She just had a pack of new underwear. She was rubbing baloney on it, putting it in an envelope.
Shipping it up. She's just like,
Baloney on
and
it.
this is in the middle of a conversation, right? She's just
Yeah,
like,
she's talking to someone.
whatever, talking about something else, shipping.
Oh my God. Holy shit. How's it looking in the holy water
Oh,
market?
man, listen, I am at Direct from Lords, a Catholic gift shop.
Maybe we can get a
Yeah.
sponsor.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You can absolutely buy water gifts.
Oh wow.
What's the most expensive one? I wonder if there's like,
Well, they
tiers
sell
of different holy water. Like this one is like this
Pope
one's
blessed
Pope blessed
water.
From the
probably.
Holy
Man,
Land.
you can get 3 glass miraculous bottles of Lord's holy water for only $20.
That's a deal.
That is a steal.
How are they still
You know,
in
but
business?
listen,
You can
You
get
guys-
one glass for $7.99.
You guys don't understand the value. Do you understand? Like, have you ever been to a house where you walk into a house and they have the little thing there that you pour the holy water into, and you go into the house and then
No.
you dip your finger in the
No.
holy water and then you do the
No.
sign of the cross.
So that
No, I never
That'll
hung
last
out
you
with
a while.
crazy people.
Yeah,
Right?
that's fucking batshit.
it's a Catholic thing.
I know.
well, how long
So-
would that last you? Like a
That's
year?
what I'm saying. This is a bargain. This
don't
could
need
last-
much.
What you do with that?
This
thing? How
could
you
last.
use it?
All you do is
2
dip your
years,
finger in
a
it.
$7.99.
2
Oh,
years.
so you can only you have to buy specifically holy water for this
God.
thing.
Yeah, the holy water isn't
What a
just. You don't
fucking
just fucking.
sham.
This has been blessed
me.
legit.
It evaporates.
Yeah, I picture that business starting in a garage, like, and they probably were doing a little prayer and doing a little cross thing,
Yeah.
and then they do that. But now they're just squeezing Aquafina into these. You know, there's
Oh,
direct
yeah.
transfer, no
Aquafina's
prayer.
the good stuff. There's definitely a prayer though. There's a guy. He
was
might
about
be
to say, it's
drunk,
been
but
done
he's
by
like
a
a father who I.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, ship it.
It's on
Wait,
loop
wait,
then.
yeah.
It's on loop on the PC. Just
There's probably I doubt he does each bottle. I bet there's just a swimming pool of it.
and
That's
then
true.
Just one
One prayer.
blessing.
Belle
Then they
Delphine's in
fill
it.
it up.
Or every shipment too. You could do that too. Like just big shipments of just do the whole.
So guys, Neebs Gaming Holy Water. Keep your eyes on it.
Coming soon.
I think we could
Blessed
do.
by Saint Braggadocious
Saint
himself.
We should get a jacuzzi. We'll sell our jacuzzi water.
There you go.
Yeah, now we're and then
Now we're those
we can
people.
stream.
God.
Yeah, we can stream us hanging out in the
Yeah,
jacuzzi.
hope we don't mind hair in your water for sure.
Yeah.
That would be a fun stream. I mean, I know there's logistics involved,
Yeah.
but to set that up one night where we're all
Yeah.
just
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out in a hot tub.
Bottling our water.
I still really want to do that. The back of my friend's bar.
Yeah, stream at a bar one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stream every
A touch
Thursday.
of logistics, but it won't be too crazy, and that's where we could walk in and randomly do a karaoke song.
The outdoor thing's a little bit of a problem.
Is it?
The karaoke
I mean,
is
we
also
stream
a bit
kinda
of a
late.
problem too.
It is. It
inside.
is because of the. Yeah, but I mean the outside part. We're gonna be loud.
Not that loud.
We're going to be loud.
They have
pretty loud.
bands. Like, it's not a big deal. I already
That
talked
late?
to- what?
They have bands
Up
till
till like 10 or 10:30, I think.
We only
10.
get started at 10. Like, by 10, 10 we're rolling.
All right.
We don't
well,
get-
we'll do
okay,
it.
we'll
Neebs,
see.
you stay
The
first
here
2
and be
hours is
quiet and
warm-up.
good.
We'll all whisper.
People are
we'll-
laughing there all the time. I live that. Like, I hear them laughing at 1 a.m. there, you know,
Those
like from
sons
my
of
place.
bitches, those fun laughing
Yeah,
fucks.
people having fun and
Joyous
talking with
fuckers.
volume.
I hate fucking laughers.
Yeah, me too. I think
Stop
it'd be
being
a lot of fun.
so loud! Shut up!
I ran into my buddy last night with the incognito burrito. He was making them back there, and I told him that we might at some point do a stream back here, and he was like, "Ooh." let me know what night I'll set up shop. So we'd have dinner via him and
nice.
stuff like that. Could be really cool.
Okay.
You start throwing food somewhere.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I had last
I'm a
night. I
little
had
more
a.
in.
It was a chorizo spaghetti and meatball burrito.
Really?
Which was interesting. It was fucking delicious.
You
and
know
then,
what?
Okay.
But
What?
you would. I'm so surprised that you would even like go there because it's pasta in a burrito. That's like
Yep.
having a spaghetti sandwich.
It was great.
Which I've talked about. I do eat and like, and you've scoffed at.
Yeah. Usually I'd think like spaghetti and I know.
Like, how would you do this?
try anything, you
pasta
know?
inside. Well, good for you.
Give it a shot.
Yeah,
It was
when
like-
Dora does it,
Those
sounds like a lot of
meatballs were
carbs.
insane.
Yeah,
They were really good.
I would eat it all day. I'd give it a shot.
And the other one was a fried chicken burrito last night, but it had like some
Protein in
little
a
bit
burrito. That's too much protein.
What? Too much?
I'm just
of
kidding.
Smack one.
Okay.
Miso burrito.
We'll
is
figure it
good.
out, but Neebs won't be there because
Miso
we're going
soup
to be too
burrito.
loud.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Neebs is the loudest person.
Yep, I am super loud. That's why I'm concerned.
Yep. That's what happens.
At that hour, you're right.
If the cops come, though, wouldn't
We're
that be
gonna
fun?
be
Because
fine.
I'll have a gun. Who else will bring a gun?
There'll be one
And
laying
I'm
around.
not against the police. I love it, but I'll always have one to protect
Did
myself.
you see the gun? I think it was made from a company
Yeah.
in Utah that looks like Legos.
Right.
The
What the
colorful
fuck?
Lego looking gun.
That
Oh,
must
yeah,
be
yeah.
fake too, though.
And their argument, no, it was real.
It's
That's
real.
insane.
Yeah, the argument was like, oh, we're just trying to show how shooting can be fun still. Like, what? That's
Like,
your fucking
if a
angle?
kid found
Like,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
they're
obviously
pulling that
they
off,
shouldn't.
though. I
Yeah,
mean,
I've got a
they're-
50 caliber that looks like a super soaker.
exactly. Oh, my
so
God.
funny.
Yeah. I was curious.
Crazy.
Crazy.
The world be crazy.
It
All
would
right,
be
so
crazy.
let's end the show on something that's not crazy, but full of love and joy.
That fucking, I mean, I told you about it, but I thought it was badass. That chick that won the spelling bee. That's just like such a
yeah.
cool story. I was like, you look at, she's 14. First African American to win the spelling bee, the big one in the country.
I heard about her, but I didn't
Then
know
she's
anything.
got 3 world records in basketball dribbling. Like,
That's right. And you said that she wanted to be something
Yeah, she
too.
wants to be in the WNBA and she wants to coach NBA, and I bet she will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do it.
Look, this is the first
Oh
time
my
this
God.
happened.
Wow.
First time in a long time.
Not
Wow,
really.
First time in a long time. You
Hey.
just shit on this little girl. This
Yeah.
14-year-old,
I'm
very
so proud of
talented
her.
girl.
She's doing
Ruined
good.
Yeah.
her life.
I just thought
listen.
it was so badass.
I'm really happy for her.
That is awesome.
But I do want to bring up something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Because for like the last 2 months, Abstro's phone's been going off.
Oh God.
So here
And-
we go.
We can,
But no, I'm not attacking you.
No, I get it. I get it.
What
I just
I'm
want to make
saying-
sure we went down a downer.
What I'm saying is I deserve a credit because
No.
this whole time y'all were at home on Discord thinking his phone was mine.
It's not.
And
You
y'all
lie to
didn't,
yourself.
and y'all didn't complain once.
I don't think they thought it was yours because yours has a
Yours
much
has
different
got the
ringtone.
dumbest
than
Yours
mine.
is
ringtone
very
ever.
different.
Yours is a
Yeah.
goofy.
Yours is very different.
The other goofy.
And then his little fucking notification, right? That he just,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
like that. That I've just.
This is the exact opposite of what y'all told me the other day. The other day you're like, yeah, we thought it was you. I was like, well, y'all were being so patient.
I
Nobody
didn't.
said that.
You heard that, and I said twice that day. I said,
Y'all
I'm not
all
saying
I may
that.
have said that.
You all
I'm not
agreed that
saying
day
that.
that you owed me 2 months more of patience.
None.
I can picture Neebs at the next funeral. He was a good man.
I tell you, at his funeral, we're all going to download that
Oh, you
motherfucker
goddamn
on
right we
live. And right as soon as it's in, that's what we're going to be just calling
it.
each other. Just fucking calling each other.
When the coffin's going down into the earth.
I'm drinking in his fucking
You're
pocket.
still gonna hear
throw
it.
our
Like, when we go
phones
visit
down there.
I'm getting muffled as you put the dirt over it. But seriously, y'all ain't burying me. Burying people's weird.
It is.
Okay,
I know.
we'll burn
It
you,
is.
and then we'll
And
have
your
that phone in your urn.
Nah, we're
That's
There you
true.
go.
Yeah, we
fucking
can put the
phone,
phone in the
too.
urn.
Go for it.
Put
All
some
right.
holy water on it.
Thank you so much for being here. We
Yeah.
couldn't have ended this better today.
Right.
I think that worked out.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.